Next time you renew your driver's license, whatever you do, don't smile. Really, do not smile. That is the rule, designed to make your face easier to identify by government-run computerized facial recognition programs. So why does our state government need to track our faces, and what are the risks? Roland Barris has the details in tonight's big story.
Idaho already has new and improved fraud-resistant licenses, but that's not enough, which is why there's no more smiles at the DMV.
Lips together and have you look straight ahead.
A big toothy smile messes up the facial recognition software.
And why do we need that?
This is just one more layer of protection against identity theft and identity fraud.
The concept is this: if someone steals your social security number and tries to get a license under your name, the facial recognition software will spot it because their face won't match yours.
We flag it, and then we see, okay, is this a case of fraud? And we can stop it much quicker and much more easily.
This is all part of the eventual rollout of the federal Real ID Act, where facial information can be shared nationwide.
Once Real ID is in effect, to be able to give that to other states in a very limited and clearly defined basis.
But critics say facial recognition could allow the government to track people using cameras that are everywhere today.
Here's the bottom line. There are 1.6 million Idahoans. Nearly all of those 1.6 million Idahoans are not criminals. They're not engaged in any criminal activities. They're not suspects in any crime. And yet that's how they're treated just because they have some kind of state-issued ID.
Melder says Idaho code outlines how the information can be used, but Hoffman says the rules are not clear.
You have all this technology that's being deployed on innocent Idahoans, innocent Americans, and there aren't any rules for how that technology is supposed to be used.
Plus, he and the ACLU say software designed to protect us from fraud could actually make us more vulnerable.
Yes, it's in the hands of the government. Yes, they say they're using it to protect us, but there's this possibility, and a very real one, by the way, that that data may get out in the hands of the wrong people.
Imagine the fraud if someone hacked a national database of Real ID holders. Still, even if you don't like the Real ID Act, short of a repeal, you'll have to grin and bear it. Just don't smile. Roland Barris, 6 on your side.
Well, the facial recognition system will be operational in 2 to 3 months. Hoffman says he's encouraged the Idaho legislature is proposing legislation that would allow residents to choose between a Real ID and a standard Idaho license.